Never, ever try to shortchange the person who knows your system better than you do. Let me tell you a story. I used to install specialized industrial equipment, the kind of stuff that keeps a factory running. After I left that job to go freelance, a former client, let's call him Jake, gave me a call. He said the company's installation costs had skyrocketed and begged me to do a job for him privately. He offered double my old rate cash for a weekend gig. It sounded like great money, so I said yes. Now for some context, customers have two choices. Pay the company for a professional installation, or try to DIY it with a manual that's basically written in another language. And here's the crucial part. If they start the installation themselves and mess it up, the company won't touch it. So that policy is key. So, I show up on Saturday and get to work. I spend about 6 hours on this massive, complicated unit. I'm just about to finish the last few steps when Jake walks in, looking all smug. He says, "Hey, sorry, we don't actually have the budget to pay you. Our own engineers can take it from here," just like that. 6 hours of my weekend gone, with no pay. I was furious, but I kept my cool. I told him, "All right, if that's how you want to play it." Before I packed up my tools, I did one final tiny thing. Deep inside the machine, there's a hidden maintenance button. It's not in the manual. You need a special pin to even reach it. Pressing this button puts the entire system into a diagnostic test mode. It doesn't show an error or a warning, but you absolutely cannot configure the machine while it's active. So I pressed it. Click. Then I packed my bag and left without another word. Monday morning, my phone started blowing up. Dozens of calls and texts from Jake. I ignored every single one. A few days later, curiosity got the better of me, and I finally answered. It was Jake, and he was panicking. He said their engineers had been working on the machine for 3 days straight and could unget it to configure. The entire production line was down, and they were losing a fortune every hour. He begged me to come back and help. I just said, "You didn't want to pay me, remember?" He started apologizing profusely. So I told him my new consultation rate, £7,000. Up front, he yelled, he argued. Then there was a long, painful silence. About 10 minutes later, a notification popped up on my phone. £7,000 had just landed in my bank account. The next day, I drove back to the site. I walked straight to the unit. Didn't even say hello. I pulled out a simple pin from my pocket, reached into the machine and clicked the button. The system immediately came online. I configured it in less than 20 minutes, packed my tools, and walked out. It's the easiest $7,000 I've ever made. The lesson here? Always pay your experts. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories.